Hello, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another weekly reading vlog. So today is Monday, May 19th, and I am rereading The Eye of the World, which is book 1 in the Wheel of Time series. And I have actually read already like around 100 pages today of it, and I don't think I will be reading anymore today because I am very tired and it's very late, but I have already read some of it today, and that got me to page 294. I am 37% into it, and I'm having a great time. And I was gonna say I hope I finish it this week, but honestly I don't know if I will. But I definitely want to make some more progress in this book, and I also want to at least start A Court of Mist and Fury. And again, I would love to make a lot of progress in this one, but I don't know how that's gonna go, because like last week was very tiring. Like at work we had like some deadlines that we needed to do stuff for, and so it was very like tiring. And then during the weekend, like the weekend was way more packed than I expected, so I didn't really like rest that much. So I am still like very tired, and this week I have like 2 days that I'm gonna be at the biobank, and that always like kills me. So I don't expect to have like that much energy this week. And also this weekend I'm going to be like out, so I don't expect to read that much either during the weekend or like at all even. So it doesn't sound like it's gonna be a very productive week in terms of reading, but I still hope that I make as much progress in these two books as possible. And I don't think I will read anything else because this already seems like way too much for me to handle. But yeah, that's it. Those are my plans. Those are my goals, honestly, more than plans. And yeah, during the weekend, I like my mom is going to like do something for work. She was like invited to go speak somewhere, and she's gonna take me and my dad as well. So yeah, we are gonna go away. It's like still in Portugal, but it's like not in my hometown, so like where my parents live or where I live. So I'm gonna be out anyway. But yeah, I am definitely excited for that, but it's definitely gonna take a lot of my reading time away from me. But I usually don't really like add that much on the weekends anyway, because like I'm with my parents or like with friends if I stay here. So I don't read as much as I do like when I'm alone, obviously. But yeah, I think that is everything. Like during this week I have nothing going on like during the week, because I never really do, I don't think. And yeah, I just, like I said, I have to be at the biobank, and I'm already dreading all of that. But yeah, that is, I think, everything for this intro, and welcome to the vlog. it's very dark because I had like my overhead light on, but it was doing like a really weird effect, like on the camera, like the way it was filming was really weird. So I turned it off and we just have like this very bright light on my face. But I think that's okay-ish. And so it has been almost 2 weeks since I last talked to you because it is Friday night, like the next week, because I suck at vlogging, clearly. And I just feel like I've been just like in a slump, not just a reading slump, but like a slump in general. And like I've been reading almost every single day, but very little every day. So like I have updates, like I'm reading 3 books currently, but I don't have like that much to say about any of them. I mean, one of them I do, the other two, not really. But before we get to the reading part, so last weekend, I think I mentioned in the intro of this vlog, maybe I didn't. So yeah, this is obviously a 2-week vlog, clearly. And I think I mentioned that in the weekend I was going to like a place that my mom had been like invited to like speak at. And so we were going and we did go and it was very fun. And we had like a walk in nature, which was very fun as well. And like food was also really good. And also like at the hotel, there were like 2 cats that were so cute and they were so friendly. Like literally they would run up to me, which I loved. Like they were so cute. I have like so many videos and photos because they were adorable and they were like they almost look the same, but one was like smaller than the other, but they were both like gray and they were so cute. I miss them already so much. But yeah, that was very fun. The weekend was very fun. But other than that, nothing really has happened like during the week. I've been so tired, and like last weekend it was very fun, but we had to wake up early, like both Saturday and Sunday. So I didn't really like get to, rest, like recharge. So I've been so tired. Like I was tired last week, but this week I've been even more tired because I didn't like, recharge during the weekend. So it's just been like accumulating all of this tiredness. And guess what? Tomorrow I also have to wake up early-ish. So yay, things are looking up totally. So yeah, tomorrow I am going to like the hair salon because and like we're trying to find clothes because next weekend we have like a wedding to go to and we still don't really have like clothes or shoes or anything. And tomorrow I'm going to the hair salon to like cut up like the ends of my hair because they're obviously you can see by looking at it extremely dry. So I'm gonna trim the ends and also like redo my highlights because they're obviously not they don't exist here on the top. I think they're like you clearly can see with how horrible this lighting is. So like I haven't filmed for almost 2 weeks and now I come up with this great quality content. Yeah, they're probably like around here. So obviously gonna redo the highlights and cut it a bit. And yeah, still trying to find clothes and shoes and stuff. And yeah, do need to wake up early-ish. And actually, like tonight, if it wasn't for that, I would be with some friends because they went out and invited me, and then that was like, I cannot, sadly. So, yeah, sadness. But it is what it is. And now, in terms of reading, so like I said, I'm reading 3 books. One of them I was already reading, and it's The Eye of the World. And I am actually further than this because I read like in my e-reader. I think I am here. Yeah, I think I am like this much in, which is page 508. And it's like, I would say 2/3 of the way through. And I'm still having such a good time with this book. I'm still reading it like very slowly, savoring every second, and still, loving to know like what's going on, like what everything means, like every Easter egg, every, thing that's mentioned that I didn't understand at all in the first read. Like now I know what they're talking about, like I know what it means, I know what to like lead to, and I am loving it. I'm having a really good time. I'm definitely enjoying it more than I did the first time I read it. So yeah, I'm just having a good time. I don't really have much to say because I don't want to like spoil anything, but I am definitely having a very good time, and I will not be finishing it this week. Probably. Almost certainly. But yeah, that's how far I am into this. And then I started on like, I don't know, Tuesday maybe, I started reading A Court of Mist and Fury, but I read exactly 32 pages and I haven't picked it up again because I am not really in the mood for this, I don't think. Although it should be like the next book that I read like for a video, but I'm not feeling it. I am not feeling it. Like I enjoyed what I read, but it was just not, the mood that I was in. I'm more like in the eye of the world mood than this. Although like I feel like generally I would always be more in like that mood than this mood, but I would like to make some progress on this over the weekend. Let's see. And then I started reading a horror book that I think came out last week, and like I love the cover. It is so like creepy in the best way possible. I am obsessed, and it's The Starving Saints, and I got 82% in. Reading. I'm totally reading. And in this book, we are following 3 women and names. So we have Focine, we have Voin, and we have Trela, I think. And basically, like, they are like their village, their town. They like people are starving, and Focine is trying to create food, like turn other things, other substances into food, and she has already been able to like do it with water. They have like clean water to drink, and now the king is like has tasked her with making food for them, but she is failing. And also there are like some creatures that she has with her, and then Voin is a knight that works for the king, and she is tasked with like keeping an eye on Focine to make sure that she is doing the work that the king wants her to do. And then Trela, she is actually like on sort of a revenge mission. When the book starts, she's on a revenge mission against Voin. And they, obviously, like I said, they're struggling. They are starving. They are just not having a good time overall. And then the saints arrive. And the saints are like the priory like worships, and supposedly like the people from that town and maybe the people from that whole world. I don't know, honestly. And yeah, the saints arrive there, and they seem to be bringing like some magical miracle solution, but they are not really as nice as they seem, and like what they bring is not really a solution, or not like the solution that people were hoping, and most people don't really see through their tricks. But our 3 main characters are trying to actually save the people, and it's very creepy. Like the vibe is very creepy. It's very like uncomfortable, very unsettling, which I am really, really enjoying. And I also do really like the 3 main characters, and also like the magic that exists in this book. I'm having a really good time, actually. I'm not like obsessed with the book, but I am having a good time for sure. Like I said, I'm especially loving like how creepy, how unsettling the vibe is. And yeah, I have mostly been like listening to the audiobook of this one, like on my way to work and like back, and like while I'm working out. I've mainly been listening to it, and actually, hopefully, like I want to try to still finish it tonight. Maybe, like I haven't finished the book since the beginning of the month, basically, and today is the 30th. So it would be great to finish another book this month, and it won't be either of the other 2. So I'll either finish this tonight, or tomorrow, but I would really love to finish it like tonight. And I have, I think, less than 20 minutes to go, like at the speed that I listen to. So like I should be able to, right? Right. That sounds very doable. Am I like very, very tired, very, very sleepy, almost like passing out? Also, yes. So we'll see how it goes. But I like my goal, my ambition is to finish this book tonight. And yeah, that's it. That is everything. I think I have been just, like I said, so tired. Like, I haven't been doing anything productive really. Like, last week, I wasn't really reading that much, but I was like writing. I was, doing things. This week, I've just been like doing nothing. Like, I've just been like watching YouTube and, just staring at the screen, doing nothing. So, not really like the best thing to be doing. And I want to try to not do that as much next week and like get into all of my 1,000 hobbies. Like that would be great because I definitely do feel better when I do them and I'm not just staring at a screen rotting. So yeah, I'm gonna try to turn this around. But I think for now that was all that I had to say. So my goals for this weekend are to finish the Starving Saints, and honestly, like if I don't finish that, like please someone yell at me. I'm gonna finish that, and then I would like to make some progress in A Court of Mist and Fury, because, like I said, it should be the book that I am supposed to be focusing on, and I'm clearly not. So I want to try to get in the mood to read that, and I will maybe also make some progress in The Eye of the World. We'll see. That sounds very ambitious for the first of all for like how much I've been reading the rest of the week, and also for like the time that I have, because like I said, I have stuff to do, I have things to look for, and honestly Sunday we might not really be home almost any the entire day. So I don't know if I'll have time to read really. So yeah, extremely ambitious and very unlikely, to be honest. But yeah, that's it for now. I don't know if I will update you like maybe tomorrow, like if I finish the Starving Saints tonight, or like tomorrow at a decent time, I will update you with like my final thoughts on it and like her rating and stuff. If not Sunday, if not Monday, but I hope, I want to update during the weekend, and I will try my best. Okay, so I did actually finish the Starving Saint last night because it's Saturday now and my light is doing the weird stripy thing again. God damn it. But yeah, I did finish the Starving Saints last night, and actually, I think I said that I had like 20 minutes left. That was not true. I don't know why I thought that. I had like a little less than an hour left. So definitely more than I thought, but it was still, doable, and I finished it. And I did still kind of like continue to enjoy it, and I did like the ending, and like I did really like the characters. It was nothing like crazy that I was obsessed with, but I did enjoy the book. I did like the ending. I thought it was, like I said, very creepy. The vibe was very uncomfortable, very unsettling, which I loved. That is exactly like what I was going into it for. So yeah, I definitely had a good time. I think I'm gonna give it, like, I'm between 3.5 or 4 stars, but I think it's a 3.5. I'm not entirely sure yet, to be honest, but either 3.5 or 4, but I'm leaning more towards 3.5. And yeah, that is all that I have read since last night, because I haven't read at all today yet. I do plan on reading tonight, hopefully. Today I did go to the hair salon. It's like pretty much like not the same length, but it's not like that short. It was like maybe here, and now it's here, and it's, you can't really see the highlights. Okay, now you can. They're very reddish, which, like, I didn't expect them to be like this red, because I didn't want red and did not really ask for red, but I thought they were gonna be like more orangey like they were last time, but they're red-ish, which like I don't hate, but it's not what I was expecting. But yeah, I did do that, and then we went like to the beach to have lunch, and then we went to go like shopping, and now I'm here. And yeah, like I said, I want to read tonight. I'm not entirely sure if I'm gonna read The Eye of the World or A Court of Mist and Fury. Like, I should read A Court of Mist and Fury, but I don't know if I'm like yet in the mood for that. So yeah, I don't know. I want to read something, and I'm obviously not gonna start another book because that would be insanity, because I already have 2 books to read, like that I'm currently reading supposedly, and I'm already like struggling to read, so I don't think starting another book would be the solution. So I'm certainly gonna read one of those. And yeah, I don't think I will like film anything tomorrow because like even if I hopefully read tonight, I won't really have that much to say tomorrow. So I will probably talk to you on Monday to wrap up the vlog. Okay, so it's Monday, and sadly, I have nothing to tell you, honestly, which is, like I said, sad because I didn't read at all since I last talked to you. I mean, I did read today, but that is not for this vlog. That's like for, the next weekly vlog. I did read, but not that much, honestly. But yeah, I have nothing to say. I didn't make any progress during the weekend in either of these two books. And like I think I talked to you on like Saturday, and like after I talked to you, I didn't feel like reading really. And then yesterday, I still hoped I would be reading, but then we were like out of the house the whole day, and like by the time I got to my place, I was like very tired and not like I didn't have enough brain power to read anything, especially like not either of these fantasy books. So, and like I said, I don't want to start another book. So I didn't read anything. Me and my mom did, however, finally get the outfit for the wedding that we have like next weekend. So, that's what we were like shopping for or trying to shop for during the entire weekend. And like I hate shopping, and there was like so much like, I mean, not so much shopping, like we just shopped the one outfit, but so much like trying on clothes, and I hate that like with a burning passion. And yeah, that took everything out of me, but we did it. We found something, so that's great. And that worked out. But in terms of reading, clearly it did not work out. And like honestly, like in these last 2 weeks, I read less than I would like to read in 1 week. So things are not looking up because I read the Starving Saints. I read a bit of The Eye of the World, and I read like 30 pages of A Court of Mist and Fury. So that was 892 pages, which like is definitely better than nothing. Like I'm glad that I read these almost 900 pages, but I wish that I had read like way more, you know? So yeah, there's that. Like it's still like I'm still reading, I still want to read, but then I don't end up reading like that much. When I do read, it's just like a few dozen pages. So I don't know what's going on, but I don't like it. I'm not enjoying whatever's happening. So I want to try to change that like in this new week that is starting now. Hopefully I will be reading more, although in the weekend I surely won't because I have it's packed. It's packed. But yeah, that's it for this weekly reading vlog. And yeah, that is all that I had to say. So thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you have enjoyed it. And if you did, give it a like and subscribe. And I will talk to you next time. Bye!